Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. I'm Shane, and I'm back with The Haunting of Hill House, Season 1, Episode 3. Guys, last episode was, I think, my favorite of the three, although that first one was definitely really good. So, we were following Theo. Guys, if you can hear my loud Filipino mother upstairs, it's because she is hard of hearing, so she just talks really loud. I was probably a little more critical of Theo than I should have been, but I think now that I understand her, she's, to me, one of my favorite characters. Guys, if you want to support this channel, just leave a comment down below. Also, check out our Patreon. We have our full-length uncut reactions on there. And it's just me shitting my pants the whole time, so if you want to see that, then that's up to you. We're going to jump into episode 4 now.
He even ripped my shirt, and they still didn't believe me.
Yep, it's going to be about Luke.
They never believe me.
You're going to see all these demons.
They don't even believe me about you. You believe me, don't you, Abigail?
Oh, really? Some crazy-ass ghost girl that he's going to be talking to. Not good. Damn it, I don't want to see this.
Luke, how about you?
Dude, he looks like shit.
I didn't follow that. You kidding me?
Yeah, right?
How about 30 days clean? 60? 90?
I actually don't know what I want to say here. I've never had this much time before. So here goes.
4, 5, 7.
7 family members.
That's him, the man I saw in the basement. This house is bad, Dad. It's bad.
Boy, oh boy, we could have a heck of a yard sale, guys.
Can I have the hat?
I think it's too big for you, honey.
I don't know. You'll grow into it. You know, big boys, they know the difference between what's real and what's imaginary. So what do you say, champ? You like it?
He loves it.
Well, how do you know that?
It's a twin thing.
You two go and play.
I didn't know if I knew they were twins.
I see an accident waiting to happen if you don't pull those down. Bodies swinging back and forth right there.
Yeah. We'll get to it.
I hope that's not foreshadowing something.
But I've done some shitty things, Joey.
Who hasn't? I've been on the street since I was 13. There aren't enough pages in that notebook for all my
I
shit.
never know how far back to go. Like, do I cover high school? Hey. You okay? You're 9 months clean, Joey. 9 months.
Good for her, but...
Seriously, what's wrong?
How's the stop?
You know, kicking my ass.
I meant to tell you your brother called earlier.
Steve, well,
That sister of yours, the one that dropped you off? She seemed to believe in you. Tons, actually.
yeah, well, that's a twin thing.
10 o'clock tonight.
Yeah. Back to the ladies' cell block.
Oh, shit. So, he knows, but now he's in... Fuck! You do the thing.
Go.
That's...
There's something else up there.
So the connection between the two, they both feel the same things. It's probably going to be very intertwined with how Luke views this whole situation.
Nellie, I was right. There's nothing. It was probably just Theo messing around.
Why is the camera going? Jesus! Look like a fat old Twi'lek. I didn't get it. So,
Joey chose to leave treatment in the middle of the night. This is what happens when we forget why we're here. And I know we're all going to have a lot of feelings about that.
Some more than others.
This is a moment we should all pay attention to.
You
especially
jackass.
the movies here.
really?
There's a reason why the program encourages us to stay out of personal relationships the first year.
We're not in a relationship.
Any kind of relationship. Because we can start to hang our recovery on someone else instead of on ourselves. We didn't all end up in here because we're so reliable.
Right?
Luke.
I'm fine.
Luke.
It's like when your work girlfriend leaves. It sucks.
Luke, you okay in there?
Yeah, didn't he crawl out the window or some shit?
Hi, this is Nell. Please leave a message after the beep.
Hey, it's me. I had a moment last night, one of those.
One of those moments.
You know what I'm talking about. I just want to make sure that you're okay. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just want to make sure you're okay.
So she's dead at this point. He just hasn't gone to rob his brother yet. Oh, is that... No, it's not her.
Okay, I got an idea. If I can get you a motel.
Do you have money?
Yeah, look at you.
What about your sisters or your brother? Do you think you can call them?
I'll get some. And I'm gonna get you clean again. And I'm gonna be right here, right there with you. And we're gonna find a new place. Promise.
He's just gonna take some...
Once I broke my foot, and Nell called me a few minutes later, and she was just watching TV, and her ankle just went nuts. No, it's a true story.
I've read about that stuff. Or I've heard about people reading about it.
I don't know. I'm cold. Listen, when we get there, just hang back. I don't want her to see your eyes. She'll know, okay?
Yeah.
Luke,
Hey, Lee. How you doing?
how are you?
I'm good. I'm really, really good. 90 days good, in fact.
That's really great.
Is Steve here?
No, he isn't.
Is he coming back soon? Or I just kind of need to talk to him about something.
He didn't tell you.
Steve is not coming back soon, maybe ever. He doesn't live here anymore.
We separated a month ago.
Why? Why?
I would really rather not get into that.
Listen, I'm clean. 90 days, like I said.
And I said, that's great.
Can you just give me Steve's address then, please?
I think he's out of town.
I am proud of you. I am. But you have to talk to Steven.
Yeah, I am. They'll hang a toy phone around your neck, and you have to wear it all day, maybe longer.
Like a child's toy phone?
Yes, it's like the scarlet letter for violating the phone rule.
Improper use of a phone.
I mean, addicts were pretty slippery in early recovery. That's why they confiscated her cell phone, you know, in case someone was to call a connection.
Yeah. Connection is their mom. Truly.
Steve looks not happy.
So Luke tells me you're a writer.
I did. I'm surprised he mentioned it.
I mean, Luke's a great writer, too.
Yeah? Oh.
Yeah. I mean, you guys, this is so awesome. You guys got it all, man. Nothing left to do except maybe fill this place up with some kids, I guess.
That's the contention.
So is this your first rehab, Joey?
It's far from it. Some of us are addicted to treatment centers, huh?
Not Luke's first rodeo either. So what's different this time? Something must be. I mean, you know the definition of insanity, Steve. Doing the same thing over and over.
And expecting different results. Sure, man. Sure. Doesn't mean you stop just because it gets a little repetitive. One day at a time.
I really like her. I'm sad that...
When we decide to get clean, it's not because we expect it to be fucking exciting, you know?
I get it. She's charming. She's articulate. She's funny.
Slick. Just saying.
She does seem a little slick. Steve is just unimpressed.
I'm not asking for her hand in marriage. I just wanted to bring a friend to dinner, and you're not even giving her a chance.
No, I guess I'm not.
Why not?
I'm fresh out of those. I gave them all to you. Wow. You're a good person, Luke. And I love you. And, yeah.
You burned me.
Thanks, Steve.
Luke.
Fuck you.
Shit. I mean, Steve was out of hand there. I'm thinking the way Steve's thinking, though. I'm like thinking, you know, this isn't gonna work out, or this is a bad idea. But I think I'd do a better job of trying to act supportive. I really thought he was gonna close that cupboard and.
Hey, Luke. Well, this isn't what it looks like.
Are you cold?
Yeah.
How'd you know where to find me?
He asked if he was cold because that's how he described the withdrawal.
$200 here. I need the iPad. You know, it stays here.
They're gonna use it.
Should be enough for a night, maybe two. Need some food. Oh, here. Damn it, it's cold tonight. Are you cold?
I'll just pop into the little junkie's room and be back in a minute.
She's gonna run with the money.
Got a fever?
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for coming after me.
I want this to end up well.
It means a lot.
I just don't want these junkies to screw each other over, because junkies can do that, man.
Marty.
Not a good idea. I mean, I'm certainly a man who, you know,
What are you doing?
fills you with that hope. Should she take the money? God damn it, really? She betrayed him with a kiss like Judas.
Joey. Joey! Joey!
That's a terrible thing.
I've never had this much time before. 90 days. It's taken me 10 years to get 90 days clean. And I'm starting step 4, which is always the one that does me in. Fearless moral inventory. I was always a scared little kid. And I thought I'd get braver as I got older.
What?
My mom committed suicide when I was 6 years old. And my siblings and I were sent to live with her aunt. I didn't really understand death yet, so
Took his shoes
I
and
just
shit.
expected her to come back. And every night,
Those punk ass bitches.
every time I saw those headlights come around the corner, I'd sit up in bed, staring out of my window, just full of hope. But they just keep driving.
That's the elevator, or the dude.
Those taillights, they were the worst. Other things from when I was a kid, they came back. And I guess that's why I started using it in the first place. You have to keep those things away. And I'd get clean, week, month. My family, they're not gonna believe this. They never really believe me. And I don't blame them. I fucked them over so many times. Lied, stole. Come on, you all know what I mean.
We've been waiting for you to call. There's something I need to tell you.
I know I fucked up, okay? Like, I didn't use. I didn't, and I'm so fucking cold, and my arms and legs are so stiff.
Where are you? We'll come get you.
One, two, three, four.
I didn't think I was gonna feel bad for him, but I do. It's making me cry.
6, 7.
You got Leonardo back there to get your back, brother. Oh, you got the bed sheets too.
It's not her again. Bent neck lady.
Bent neck.
I got an idea. You need 7, and you set them up like this. Why 7? Mom, Dad, it has to be 7. It helps if you touch each one and count out loud.
That's why he's doing it.
That keeps you safe. Sometimes you gotta do it a lot. Like, a lot. 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
It's crazy to me that the habit, after his mother committed suicide, that habit stayed with 7. He didn't turn into 6, because he was 6 when it happened.
3, 4.
I didn't really realize he had the hat on, the big boy hat.
Come home, my love.
He's gonna get an ugly face. Headlights. Oh no. It's headlights. Okay, I thought he was gonna get hit by a car. I just know that because of Dumb and Dumber. Mary Swanson.
I'm so sorry. I couldn't help her. My arms and legs are so stiff, and then
It's because she was stiff.
But I didn't use. I wasn't using, but
It's Nell. Nell's dead. It was suicide.
baby. It wasn't.
Fuck. Oh, God. What a good episode. I thought the last episode was my favorite. I didn't think I'd care for Luke much. Just some handsome drug addict. I know this sounds really dickish. I just didn't have a lot of empathy for addicts. I really felt for him here. Like, whoever this handsome man is, he did a hell of a job. The idea of Luke and Nellie being, twins and the connection they have. My Aunt Diane and my Uncle Danny, I think my Aunt Diane told me that they had kind of this special connection. And I've heard that a lot, and it's always a plot device. I've heard of twins having this connection that spans space. And the way it was used here, it was really great, because I think they could have milked it much more. And honestly, when we see things from Nellie's point of view, I imagine some things are going to make sense. Like, he said he was super cold. He said he was stiff. And it was like, Stevie asked a question, and maybe it was because of the history. He said, "Are you cold?" I think he was asking, "Are you coming down? Did you use and now you're coming down from something?" So, the idea of coldness obviously being the big one, but stiffness and everything, that's what Nellie was going through in her last moments. But why did she go to the house? Like, it called to her. Like, it was like this yearning to go. And I hope the show, I'm sure it'll expand on that. But, what are they doing up there? To me, the scariest thing in this show was the floating man. That was terrifying. Like, I don't get goosebumps. I just get scared. I look away. But it was giving me goosebumps. Like a guy I used to know who I used to work with, these intense moments would happen on screen and he would get these goosebumps and he called them, I can't remember what he called them, something. But it gave me goosebumps in a way to where if that was happening to me, I would be equally horrified. Now that little kid, he shouldn't have exhaled it so forcefully. Another thing I want to talk about, the rules of rehab. It'd be hard for me because I feel like I'd want to break them for these people that I care about. But you need to have hard rules and hard structure or you're not going to help the most amount of people that you can. You might, I guess we know what's going on. She doesn't, so she probably just assumes that they're out fucking using and whatever. But she has to have structure, and I think it'd be really hard because if you didn't have that, then people take advantage of you, and you couldn't have a God, I'm in my parents' dark basement now, and it's kind of freaking me out. And it's really quiet right now. I don't hear my children, which kind of freaks me out. The counting steps things, that was just an emotional thing, how that became this coping mechanism all the way from when he was 6 years old to deal with the trauma. You know, and it goes back to his treehouse, like having the 7 army men centered on the horrific monster figure that he saw in the basement. That helps him deal with it. I think that's a really cool thing. And it's heartbreaking to see him and Nellie together as little children, just in for this world of shit. It's making me feel terrible for Nellie, and she's so cute too. I hate when they die terrible deaths. Anybody, but cute girls, it's the worst. It was weird because it didn't feel like the same show. Like it wasn't dealing with all the events of the first 3 characters as much. Luke was kind of in his own world within his episode. We were kind of dealing with his very personal stuff. But that being said, it had the scariest moment for me. It had the best performance. I love Luke. Luke he's cool. He's this handsome dude, but he kind of, I want more from him emotionally. I feel like I haven't had these moments yet to where I just feel heartbroken for him. He's kind of this cool, agnostic guy, you know. But Luke, he gave a hell of a performance. Heartbreaking. It was captivating. It made me really feel for him as a junkie, and the connection with his sister being heartbreaking as well. Him feeling whatever she's going through. Even the shit with this fucking Joey girl, you know? You meet this cute chick, you help each other out, and then she fucks you. Not in the good way. Dude, it's heartbreaking. I loved it so much. My favorite episode, guys. If you don't want to wait for the next 4 episodes, you can check us out on Patreon. They are all on there. The next 4 are. And we appreciate it. Also, just leave a comment down below. And happy Halloween.